Hello and welcome everybody to Game 3 of MMA vs. Leenock from MLG Providence 2011. My name is Glitch and spawning here in the bottom left position of Antiga Shipyard as the Red Terran. Playing from Team Slayers we have MMA. Spawning here in the top right position as the Blue Zerg. Playing from Team FX Open Esports we have Leenock, currently playing under the alias of Timber. Now, we are currently tied 1-1. Leenock was able to take Game 1 on Shakur's Plateau. MMA taking a win on Zelnaga Caverns in Game 2. Now, here on Antiga Shipyard, this is of course going to be the MLG version of the map, as we do have this neutral supply depot that is placed at the bottom of the ramp. We also have forced cross spawn positions. Notice that both players are going to know exactly where the other has spawned based on where they have spawned. Basically, if you spawn in this upper location, your opponent is guaranteed to be spawned in this lower location. Or vice versa, if you spawn up here, your opponent will spawn down there. So the players instantly know where they are going to be spawning. As we can see, Leenock is just going to be scouting straight across that diagonal path, going to be going straight to his opponent's base and finding out exactly what is going to be going on in there. Now, I am excited to see this game. This map rather, tends to produce a little bit longer games. It can. Maybe not as long as a map like Tal'Darim Malter, which is bigger and tends to have a lot more spread out bases, but here on Antiga Shipyards you can see some very long games that go on, just because a lot of Terrans will choose to just kind of wall in and turtle up a little bit and stick to these three easy to defend bases, and then only once they're maxed at 200, then they will push out, take this gold base, control the middle with siege tanks, and that can be a very strong play. So some Zergs actually prefer not to play on this map at all, just because of that one little fact right there. So a lot of Zerg players will try to veto this map if they can from time to time. Some Zerg players prefer not to play on it. Now, in the base of Leenock right now, looks like he's going for the same build as he went for in Game 2, going to be throwing down that fast hatchery, followed by an extractor, followed by a spawning pool. That's going to allow him to get up that Zergling speed very fast, but his Zerglings are going to be just a little bit more delayed than they usually would be. And ooh, we do have a gas steal now coming down for Leenock. Looks like that is going to prevent a little bit of tech from MMA, but I don't think MMA is too worried about that, because right now we do have one barracks going down, and he's not actually trying to take another gas geyser, so it looks like, yes indeed, it is going to be a 1-Rax expand. So that is all that it is going to be. And ooh, looks like he did cancel that and actually restart that extractor. A little bit of excellent gas harass going on there by Leenock. Of course, if he did let that complete, he'd lose the 25 resources. Every time he cancels it though, he gets 19 resources back, 19 minerals back. So he definitely wants to keep doing that to lock out that for as long as possible. But notice MMA didn't take any gas anyway. He's not planning on using any kind of gas in the early game. Looks like he's going to be going strictly for Marines, lots of SCVs, and getting up this command center. And I really like this play from MMA on this map. This can be a very easy map to defend if you just defend this one ramp. You've got both your main and your natural defended against a lot of very early aggression from Zerg players. And looks like Leenock not yet deciding to go for any kind of early aggression, as he's continuing to just get up lots of drones, producing 2 Zerglings. We do have 2 Zerglings coming out on the production tab. They are going to be moving across the map, getting a little bit of scouting information in. Zergling speed has now been started. It is about a third done. It's got a little bit more ways to go, but he's going to continue to get up lots and lots of drones, and he's going to start to poke in with these couple of Zerglings. There are some Marines moving across the map. They do manage to pick off one of those Zerglings. The other one is going to go around, needs to get into that base, needs to get into the natural so he can know exactly what's going on. And oh no, looks like these Marines now moving across the map, gonna start to poke in here, and ooh no, looks like he's just gonna now pull back. Looks like he did this strictly to force Zerglings. I love this play actually from MMA. The fact that he moved out and just moved across the map showed his opponent that he had Marines coming, and the fact that he knows that Leenock hasn't yet scouted this expansion. As far as Leenock could have known, that could have been a really big Marine push. Maybe some kind of a stim timing, so it forced a lot of lings, a lot of extra lings out of Leenock that he was forced to create. just in case his opponent went for any kind of early aggression, even threw down that Baneling nest so that he could start to get some Banelings in case a lot of Marines were coming. At this point, does he even yet still know? No, at this point, he doesn't even know that his opponent has gotten down that natural. He does scout that gas geyser, but that really doesn't tell him anything at this point in the game, because this late, of course, his opponent did expand, and at this point it is possible that his opponent could have expanded and taken a gas geyser, and once again, MMA denying a lot of scouting information here from Leenock, as he's got this big pack of Marines here that's preventing Leenock from getting in here and knowing exactly what's going on. So Leenock is just really in the dark, and oh my goodness, I think this is Leenock's response to being completely in the dark right now. We see 14 Zerglings currently on the production tab. Zergling speed has completed. The Baneling nest is up. Is he just going to go for some kind of big Zergling Baneling aggression here in the early game? This could be huge. You know what? This is going to be interesting, as MMA is now actually moving out with force of his own. He is leading with an SCV. He's got a lot of Marines and Marauders here as well. Looks like that one SCV does get picked off by Leenock, and is he going to be sending a second SCV out? No, it doesn't look like quite yet. MMA is just going to be moving in here, trying to put a little bit of aggression on his opponent. Little does he know that Leenock was actually producing a lot of Zerglings to go for a big attack of his own, and oh no, all the forces of MMA are going down so quickly, and now MMA is going to be in a lot of trouble. He just lost all of his Marines and Marauders, throwing down a command center right now, frantically trying to get up some more units here. Needs to produce as many units as he can very quickly, even needs to throw down a few bunkers, I think, if he really wants to be able to defend. And oh no, so many Banelings now on the production tab. 17 Banelings currently being produced here by Leenock. More Zerglings are on the production tab right now. Wouldn't be surprised if all of his buildings were just rallied straight into the base of MMA, and oh my goodness, that is so many Banelings that are now moving in. So many Zerglings now streaming in as well. Siege mode being researched here by MMA. Not going to be able to do too much with that. Banelings running right up into the main, and GG from MMA. Oh my goodness. What a brilliantly timed attack there by Leenock. I mean, that was it was a little bit based on chance, I think, just because MMA decided to move out right when Leenock had decided that he wanted to be aggressive, so Leenock was just producing lots and lots of Zerglings. Normally that push would have gotten to the front of this base, and he would have had just a lot of drones, because a lot of Zerg players would have just been droning heavily still at that point, and so there wouldn't have been nearly as many Lings and Banelings, but Leenock saw that opportunity. He said, you know what, I already have all these Banelings out on the field, just going to surround that, finish off that push, and go for a huge attack on my own. Saw a big opportunity, took full advantage of it. Love that play from Leenock. Hope you guys enjoyed this game. If you guys want to see some more games from MLG Providence, be checking out my stream, or my YouTube channel rather, tomorrow and the rest of the week, and some of next week probably, as I'm going to be doing a lot of MLG games in the coming days, just because I'm so excited to be casting a lot of these MLG games, because I've been so deprived of replays lately that I'm just really excited to cast lots and lots of MLG games. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please hit that subscribe button. Comment down below. Let me know what I can do to make these casts better. I'm always trying to improve my casts and trying to find ways of making them better. So if there was something you loved, let me know. If there was something you hated, let me know. If you absolutely hate everything about my casts, well, I guess I'll be kind of sad, but let me know that too. So comment down below, hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching, guys. GLiTCH out.